Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk all about how to pack light for travel. I have traveled so frequently and my biggest bugbear is having to wait for a suitcase after I've gone on a long flight. So I'm going to share with you all my tips and tricks on how to pack light for travel but still have lots to wear. I will have a vacation or holiday outfit ideas video coming this Sunday, so if you would like to watch that and you aren't subscribed, don't forget to do so and click the notification bell so you can be notified when it goes live. So the first thing that I would suggest before going on any holiday is making sure that you have checked the weather ahead of time. You can also look at historical forecasts. This is such a no-brainer and I'm sure you've already done this, but it is just essential to making sure that you pack the right things on your holiday and have just the things that you need rather than items that you aren't going to wear. The other thing is also just keep in mind what you are going to be doing while you're traveling. Is it going to be a city break or is it going to be a really action and adventure packed holiday? Because that is really going to, I guess, determine what it is that you need to bring with you on your holiday. Now, the next thing that I like to do is set a color palette. I find that having a really simple color palette makes it a lot easier for me to be able to wear everything I have on holiday together and mix and match items. It gives me the biggest bang for my buck and means that I can create so many different options without feeling bored or tired of what I've already got. On that same point, I like to make sure that the items that I'm bringing with me on a holiday, whether it is a short trip or a long one, are really versatile. So things that I can wear for more than one purpose or one occasion. I find a good pair of skinny jeans in black are always a must for me because those can be dressed up or down really easily just based on the accessories or the types of items that you choose to pair with it. But also things like silk camisoles, which pack down really small, are a great one to bring because you can always steam out the wrinkles when you're at your hotel just using the steamer function on the iron or in the shower. So that, I think, is probably the biggest way that you can get a lot more mileage out of your carry-on luggage. This next tip is more one that I find really helpful for when you actually get to your destination, but it is to take photos of all of their different outfits. So on the one hand, I find that it helps you to be really clear on what you're taking with you, how you're going to be able to wear it, and also making sure that it's going to work with everything else. But on the other hand, it saves you time when you get to your destination because you've already got your preset outfits. You can just go through your phone, find one that you like, and then you are all set to go. Shoes are something I always find really difficult to minimize when it comes to travel just because I do like having options, but I think you can get away with just 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, keeping in mind that one of the pairs is going to be on your feet when you're traveling, and I've got a tip on that coming up. So I would suggest taking 3 pairs of shoes with you. 1 pair of comfortable walking shoes. These could be a sneaker or it could be a really nice pair of ballet flats, a nice pair of dressy flats. So this is something you could wear for an evening out, but you could also wear during the day as well if you wanted to kind of switch things up from your walking shoes. And the final pair of shoes is really going to depend on the types of activities that you're doing. So if you're going on more of a beach getaway, then I would suggest taking a really nice pair of sandals. These could be ones with a low block heel or a flat pair. If you are going to a cold climate, then a great pair of boots. And if you're going on more of an adventurous holiday, then maybe you need to take a pair of hiking boots with you. Obviously, when you've got carry-on, you are really limited with the amount of space that you have. So my next tip actually is more to do with making the most of the space that you have. So what I like to do is I roll all of my small things into my shoes. So if I've got a pair of boots that I packed in my bag, I will roll up my socks and my underwear, maybe even smaller accessories. If I've got jewelry and I've got them in a pouch, I'll pop that in my shoes as well. This helps to make use of any available bit of space that I've got in my suitcase, and it means that it won't get overfull, overstuffed. This next tip also has to do with being able to utilize all the space that you've got in your suitcase, and it is to roll all of your clothes rather than fold them or just throw them in there. Now, I'm not sure what it is about rolling clothes, but I do find that it helps you to use up every possible inch of room in your suitcase, and also it helps to keep things from getting too wrinkled as well. Another tip when traveling is to take items with you that are really easy to launder, so things that you could wash first thing in the morning and then you could leave them to dry during the day, or maybe if you're staying in one location for 2 days, you can leave it to dry for a couple of days and then you'll be set to go. There are some types of travel hangers that you can grab that you can just pop up in the shower of your hotel room, which are really useful, and I will link those down in the description box below if you want to go and see what it is that I'm talking about. But that is a great way to be able to kind of wash your clothes so that you can take a smaller number of things with you when you are traveling. I've definitely done this when I've gone on 5 or 6 week holidays. You kind of need to by that point, and it's definitely the way to go so that you don't have to take a huge suitcase with you, or maybe you just don't have the actual luggage allowance for the holiday. This next tip I do no matter where I am going. I always wear the heaviest items that I'm taking with me on the plane, even if maybe it's not the most comfortable to wear on the plane. So if I need to take a sweater with me, the biggest, chunkiest one will be the one that I wear on the plane. Helps to keep the weight of my suitcase under 7 kgs, and it also means that I've got a bit of extra room in there to pack in any other necessities. Depending on the airline that you fly with, you may be able to take a handbag in addition to your carry-on. Not all airlines allow this, especially if you're flying with a budget airline. So what I like to do is take a small bag with me, something that folds down flat that I can have in my suitcase and that won't get destroyed or anything like that, but that will still look really chic and be good for walking around when I reach my destination. I have got a small little pouch bag from Mon Purse, so I'm going to link it down below, which has 2 pockets, which I find really great because I can separate things. It's big enough for me to put a small compact camera in, and I find that it holds all of my essentials. I can also take the straps off so it doubles up as a pouch, which is great if I'm going out for a more dressier occasion. I also suggest taking a little small calico bag with you as well, something that packs down really lightly. Bagu is a great one if you want a nylon option, which is really light and won't take up much of your actual weight allowance, and these pack down really small, so they would fit really nicely into a small pouch bag like the one that I've got. Now, I don't tend to carry a very huge purse day to day with me just because I tend to prefer smaller bags. However, if you do use a large wallet and you've got lots of cards in there, I would recommend leaving that at home and taking a smaller purse with you, something that can hold some coins, cash, and just the essential cards that you're going to need on your holiday. This saves room not only in your handbag but also in your luggage if you do have some quite heavy restrictions around how much you can actually carry with you on the plane. Then my final tip is around beauty products. Now, I find a lot of the time, particularly with soaps and things, you can usually pick those up when you get to your destination, but for all of the essential products that you need to take with you, I would recommend decanting them into smaller bottles. You can go to places like Muji or Kmart or Target, any of those sorts of places, and you can get small little containers that allow you to do this. I have a couple that I've got stashed away that I usually take with me. If you want to go out and go the extra mile, you can also buy travel minis of a lot of your favorite beauty products. The other thing I will say for makeup is take the bare essentials with you. You're traveling and you're going to be exploring and kind of making the most of your destination, so the last thing that I think you should be too concerned about is your makeup. I like to take products that are multi-use, so just say I've got my bronzer for warming up my skin. It's something that also doubles as an eyeshadow as well. So those are all of the tips and tricks that I use whenever I want to pack light for travel. I hope that you guys found this helpful, and I would love to know if you've got any other tricks that you use down in the comment section below. I am going to be doing an entire travel series, so do keep your eyes out if you are planning on going on a holiday soon, because I've got a whole lot more videos coming your way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. See you then. Bye.